if you want the information, you can actually get it on the description box. This is by our mom, Gladys Mapanda. So this is very, very good if you want to teach your kids Tangano and stuff like that. This book is very, very handy. So please make sure you get hold of this. And we also got another book called The Mysteries of God in a Crisis. I've actually just started reading this book myself. It's very, very good. Like, you just learn so much, you know, and especially from what we went through for the past few years. This is an amazing book. You can get it on Amazon. It's by our uncle Julius Chinamo. So yeah, it's very, very, very handy book to have. So please make yourself available. We also have most of our other books. We have different types of books that you can actually find on self orders, and you can also find them on Ndawana.com. So feel free to get yourself familiar with the books. And Andima put to say hello, darling daughter, watching from Essex. Maita Basa Mama, thank you so much for joining us. And we have Ndawana watching from Mashingo, Yeko Essex. Welcome, welcome, Ndawana. Thank you so much for joining us, sis. We appreciate you. And we have Amanda, so watching from down Australia. Wow, what's the time in Australia, Coco? What's the time at the moment, and what's the weather like in Australia? Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you. And you can get our books as well, like I was saying, www.softorders.com, and all the information you need is in the description box. Thank you so much for putting that up, Ndawana. We appreciate you. Ndima Maputi said, we are good, ma'am. We thank God for his mercies always. We thank God for giving us another day, another time to be together again. Thank you so much, Mama Maita Basa. And you can also get the books on www.verenga.co.uk. We had our guest, I think a few weeks ago. Oh, amazing. So you can actually get our books there. So yeah, guys. So today, thank you so everyone for your if you're joining us, please let us know where you're watching from. We would like to know. Please join us. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. So, guys, before we go any further, we have our special guest today. His name is Gary Mapanda, and he's one of my brothers. So I'm just gonna show you guys a little clip from Gary, and then before we meet him, and then we get to hear more about him. So stay tuned.
And I am the CEO and founder of Africa Healing Foundation. Just to let you know a little bit about ourselves, we are an organization that is dedicating to providing high quality, efficient, and affordable healthcare for all. As we know all the problems that we have in the societies we live within, as an organization, we have come up with 3 ways of how we're going to be able to help alleviate some of those problems. First, we're going to have the home visit and the outreach program. Now, when it comes to the outreach program, we're going to come to your communities with our healthcare professionals, pitch up a tent, check your blood pressure, your sugar levels, your oxygen levels, and your urine for your kidney and liver functions. Once you go through all that, and if it so happens that you do require further assistance, you'll get to meet one of our healthcare professionals who will advise you accordingly. Secondly, we've got the mobile app. With the mobile app, we're going a step further. On the mobile app, you'll be able to book a consultation with one of our healthcare professionals if you need mental health, or you want a general practitioner, you'll be able to do that on the mobile app. On the app itself, you'll also be able to watch our how-to videos, how to prevent tooth decay. So you'll be able to have one of our healthcare professional videos where you watch how to brush your teeth, or you can have a nutritionist's diet that's on there. Now, you don't not only have to go to a fancy restaurant for you to have a gourmet meal, you can actually do that from the comfort of your own home with the help of our mobile app and the videos that are there. Lastly, we've got the 500-bed state-of-the-art hospital. Now, in this hospital, you'll be able to get treated for anything that the first or the second step have failed. Any care that requires extensive help, the hospital will be able to cater for all that. With everything that has happened in the world with the pandemic, we as an organization have realized the deficiencies that are there in the healthcare system in Africa. And as people, we believe we can do more. Together, we are limitless. Thank you.
Thank you so much, guys, for joining us. That was a snippet from our special guest today, in which you get to meet him shortly. Before we actually get to, I want to keep you guys waiting because he's such an amazing thing. Like, you want to leave the best for the last. You know what I mean. Saka, before we go any further, I just wanted to mention about, since we're on the advertisement section, we have for all the guys watching there, we have the men's conference that's actually going to take place on the 27th of November. It's actually being hosted by one of our brothers, Uncle Doubt Dewa Chimoyo, and my Zoom details we actually put all in the description link. In the description list, sorry, all the details about the show. They have amazing speakers. So please familiarize all the men out there. Don't forget to watch it. It's on the 27th of November. I think it's 2 Saturdays to come, and its time is 4 p.m. UK. So now I am going to go. We're going to meet our guest, Uncle Gary. Hello, Uncle Gary Makadi, Mamkase, Maskati, Linjani.
Hello. Thank you very much for having me. I'm happy to be here. Thank you to Ndawana and friends. It's an honor to be here. And I look forward to all the questions you're going to fire away to me.
That's okay. It's such a pleasure to actually being this opportunity to be able to interview you, Uncle Gary. I'm a big fan of you and everything Chamnoita. So I'm so honored to actually have you as guest and Ndawana and friends. Uncle South Order says, hey. Uncle Simba said, hi, good people. Uncle Julia said, Simba Clive Musika, we're good, my brother. Thank you so much. And Ndawana says, welcome, Auntie Tia and Uncle Gary. Thank you so much, Ndawana, for that. We appreciate you guys. So, Uncle Gary, we just want to, get to know a bit more about you. So I'm just gonna go ahead. We've seen a little video of what you do. That's really, really amazing things that you're doing, because you don't really get a lot of people what you're doing, which is really amazing. So thank you so much for taking that leap forward, that step, for doing something amazing, great for us and all our for our country as well. We really appreciate you. So thank you so much, Uncle Gary. So we're just gonna go ahead into it, and just want to ask, which part of Zimbabwe are you from?
I am from Harare.
Okay, were you born and raised?
Ndakazvarwa Zimbabwe, but I was raised in a few places.
Okay, tell us. We want to know.
In a few places. The first 6 years of my life, I was in Japan. Because of my mom's job. Yeah, so I got to grow up. The first 6.5, almost 7 years of my life, I was in Japan. Then came back to Zimbabwe for 2 years. Then was in Zambia for 4 years.
Wow.
Then came back to Zimbabwe for 4 years again, and then came to the UK.
Wow. So how long have you been in the UK so far?
21 and counting.
Wow.
Yes.
That's a long time. That's a long
time.
Very long time.
Very long time.
So what is your mutupo or totem, if people say Noirachi?
Indoera Shumba Mrambwe.
Mwaira Shumba pana anoira Shumba iroko uyamzona amadzenyi uyamtori amadzenyi. Anzina Ndawana arigato goiza masu.
Komana unouraya chirungu, unouraya chirungu chevanhu.
Arigato goiza masu.
Uri kuomeserwa so.
Anzi Ndawana Shumba pano, hello, you got another Shumba relative huko. No, that's okay, Uncle Gary. So what was it like for you? I know you've grown up at different places and everything, but what was it like for you growing up in Zimbabwe?
Wow. My mom had a good enough job to look after a lot of people. So in our house, we had a 3-bedroom house, and there was minimum of 10 children in the house. Minimum.
That's minimum.
Minimum. Yaitombokwira dzimongo kana kutosvika 14 je.
Oh my days.
On a daily basis. Saka vana vamai guru, vana vamai nini, isusu. Saka you find kuti, I think the one thing that really strikes me about my childhood, everyone would think is other things. It's space.
Right.
I never knew the existence of my space, my time, being an introvert. That did not exist.
There's someone else
I never had my own room until I was 19.
Wow.
20. Yeah. So wow. I think that's the first thing that's just come to my mind.
Yes, you remember, right? So I mean, growing up in such a big family, I'm sure you didn't have problems of like making friends or anything like that, because obviously panga pane someone else, there was always someone. And did it. Saka, what games did you actually play growing up in Zimbabwe?
Hide and seek. Party. Right. Wow. By default. So it was easy to tamba my games. I remember I can a country game. So we draw a circle, and then everyone chooses their own countries, and then the one in the middle will just yell South Africa, and then we all run to go the furthest. And then the person whose South Africa has to come in the middle and say stop, and then now has to take 3 giant steps to catch the person nearest to take them out, or they are out. Yeah,
I remember that game.
Country game. Hide and seek. Whatever now one.
Hide and seek. Hide and seek nation.
Muchona inonzi hona.
But I'm actually forgetting
Richawuya. What was it called?
Because it's not Maumbwe anyway, is it?
Maumbwe ndi mama na daddy. Aitamba iwayo futhi. Ndiwanda ifarira iwayo.
Pana ngasingade Maumbwe.
Hapana ngasingade Maumbwe. Ndandiri daddy. Ndine musara egara kumusoro imwe imba yatotamba takawanda na mama na daddy.
Antina angu simba pasho pano ngounzwana shumba. Yeshe mumuri.
No vanonakidza.
Antina Shubakadzi, wow, sounds amazing. Be surrounded by many family members. Absolutely. I love the country and Maflau.
Yes.
Maflau.
We used to play country game, Maflau, hide and seek, Bora.
I remember. Auntie Florence, she won the one day.
How can that
Auntie Florence, she won the one day. That's it. I remember she won the one day. That's hide and seek, guys, if you don't know. Umaschelana in Ndebele. Okay, hide and seek in
Your pronunciation is really good.
Yeah. No, Ndimaput, I think one both language is very, very fluent. Wow. It's amazing. Umaschelana. I hope I've said it right, Mama, in Ndebele. So hide and seek. She won the one day, Umaschelana. Thank you so much for sharing that, Mama. We appreciate it. Auntie Ndawana, Londa and Didi Daddy. Because I can imagine being
you know what? Even if you ask my sisters or anyone, they will even tell you I was called Babad Belinda.
Baba Belinda.
I don't know why. My child's name was always my first born child was always going to be a girl, and it was supposed to be Belinda. I have no idea. And I was so young. I was Baba Belinda.
Did you name your first child Belinda?
No, far from it. I grew up.
That's amazing. As no father, Chawadi. Saka, what experiences did you actually have like growing up? I know obviously like Makora Makawanda, were there any bad side to it, or is there any challenges you faced growing up, apart from the fact obviously being overcrowded, but that's the beauty of it as well in another hand. So
I think looking back then, because you don't know any better. So you don't know what's right and what's wrong. You don't know whether it's having space or not having space.
It's good or bad.
So the pros of it was you either become very tough, because you can imagine the amount of hazing that's going on. Which one's Rana? There's a lot of that. There's a lot of banter of that sort. There's a lot of respect. Saka takakura tichiziva kuti mukuru akapinda ukagara pacheya agara pasi.
Oburuka
Agare pasi.
Absolutely.
So it taught us hierarchy in a society, because our home was like a society.
Okay.
And you know your place, you know what you have to do, and mom put in systems that worked. Vakomana nasi ndimuri kusuka, vasikana vari kuwacha.
Right.
Every day.
Papa sinazo kutanzi vasikana ndo vanoita basa remumba nekubika, what the boys vachitamba panze and things like that.
Sisi basa vanenge vakatogara mulounge vachidya vachiona TV muchisenza.
Wow.
Sisi basa, her job was kuti kana taenda kuchikoro, she makes sure the house is clean.
That was a job.
Kuchikoro, dronzi nasi vakomana ndo vari kubika, ndo wacha. Vasikana ndo vari kusuka in kitchen.
Right.
System.
Wow.
So we learned very on how to do all those things. But would I say a downside? Wow. You can lose yourself in the process.
Right.
It's hard there's too much activity, too much going on. So getting to know yourself and your identity can be very tricky in that situation, because you don't have alone time to process. Wachifana kuenda kugarden kuseri kuri kwawanda.
Wow.
Chero uri pane munhu.
Mawan. Let's go my comment sections. Hands Baba Belinda na Shimbakadzi vaseka zvavo. Hands nangu Simba Baba Belinda, nice one. Hands nangu Julius Baba Belinda. Mafadza vanesha Baba Belinda. Chokwadi mafana nge mati mwana wenyi Baba Belinda. Ko
ndio wanje manikidza zitera kuti Belinda.
Baba Belinda. Kuma Belinda vari pi now.
Do you know what?
You want
now
to see
that question.
Very goofy.
I think vari ku South Africa vakatororwa. Vane vana tu.
Belinda rimwana wawe kutanga.
Yakazita sei.
The parking order.
Yes.
Thank you, Mama Puti. Exactly, manners, our culture and names and norms were reshaped as absolutely they did. Thank you so much, Bakazi, for that. Angujilia says that was a good way of teaching you guys. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Angujulias. Ndawana and friends is on Zimeye.
Zimai. Hey. Hundreds of people have just heard you killing that word.
Thank you so much for correcting me, Uncle Gary. I appreciate that. It's Zimai. That's even Ganeshona, you know.
You can't take it back. It's too late.
No, I know I can't. No, that's okay. So just wanted to keep on going, asking to know a little bit more about you. I know you've got the African Foundation set up and everything, but what did you want to do growing up? Like, you know, people ask us, or what do you want to do when you grow up? What did you want to do when you grew up?
I wanted to be an engineer. I love working with my hands. I was always very good at maths. I was good at physics and chemistry. But I loved fixing things.
Okay.
Yeah. But then as a child, I was also very mischievous.
Of course. You look like you're one of those mischievous ones.
I perfected the art of forging my report card.
Wow.
Thinking I was, and I used to wait until the electrics are gone. Then I'll give it to mom to see.
Oh, but she won't be able to notice.
She could see it.
Oh, wow.
She used to just keep quiet, because then she could see at that age that I learned how to fix a car when I was 12 years old.
Wow, amazing.
I could do a service on a car at 12, not even 12, 11.
Wow.
I learned how to drive when I was 12 years old.
Wow.
I used to go with my stepdad on tow trucks and we tow cars, and that's when I knew I enjoy getting dirty and fixing things. It's what I enjoy.
Amazing. Wow. So I know you have the African Foundation. Is this something that was, when did you birth the African Foundation, the African Healing Foundation, sorry? When did you birth it? 2015. So this is obviously, it's not comparing to the engineering part of it. It's completely different to your dreams. Like, how do you mind just telling us, how did you come about African Healing? Because it's amazing. It's amazing thing that you're doing. Absolutely.
Thank you very much. It's not just me. There's a group of us, and I wouldn't have been able to start it without the brains of my amazing wife. So
amazing.
I'm just
behind every successful man, they say, auntie.
Yes, behind every successful man, he who marries a wife finds a good thing.
Right, absolutely.
If you marry a knife, you're going to be cut into pieces. I believe we've got different sides to us. So you've got different passions, different drives. Some are hobbies, some are not. I love fixing things. I enjoy it. That's why I started a construction company, and that's why I build homes. But it goes beyond that. I'm always curious to want to know why something is not working.
Absolutely.
But I've got something that's the mind. My heart has always been to help people.
Okay.
I'm the weird guy who will pull over and ask you, do you need help to change the tire, or what's wrong? Are you okay? Or help you cross the road. So I figured with this, why not just take it to another scale and scale it up to helping millions and millions of people
on a bigger scale. Yeah.
Yeah. It fundamentally comes from helping.
Amazing.
That's where it comes in, and that's always been in me.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, no, it's knowing the kind of person you are. You're a very kind person. Like from the time I met you, you've always kind of like you always running about. It's more like you're selfish to yourself. Like you're selfless. You're always out there to want to help other people. You want to know what they're doing and things like that, which is the beauty of for the kind of things that you're doing. It actually goes a very, very long way. And I think today is actually World Kindest Day.
Really?
Yeah. So I think
you know this, right?
No, I know for sure 100% is World Kindest Day today. So
I need to check this. I did not know this.
Thank you for being kind, and we appreciate that, honestly. So going to my comment section, I think I was right, Zimeye. Uncle Simba said Zimeye, so it's not Zimai.
It's not Zimai.
It's Zimeye, so I was right, and is it?
My apologies, I take it back.
And Auntie Eve said, I'm blushing. Your wife said, I'm blushing there. Thank you so much for saying lovely things about your wife, and I appreciate you. And actually, your wife is my friend, by the way. So just people, she's my friend. So just in case, you can't just take all the credit. Ndima Puti, Ndivo ere prophesied my Belinda Ava. That's Mama Ndivo ere my Belinda.
Ndivo, she was prophesied in a very different way. Years later.
That's okay. Happy World Kindest Day. Is today the 13th? So I was right. Today is Happy World Kindest Day. Thank you so much, Ndawana, for putting that up. We appreciate it. Uncle Julia said it's Zimai.
Zimai.
Guys, I don't know now.
It's Zimai.
Thank you, Uncle Julia. Uncle Simba, come back and converted and said it's Zimai. Okay, thank you, Uncle Simba.
I take back my apology.
Oh, that's fine. Auntie Mama, amen. Oh, thank you so much. So, moving on, and is it just you are on ZimEye, guys. Thank you so much, Uncle Julius, for letting us know that we are actually on ZimEye. So moving on, Uncle Gary, I just wanted to ask, I know, growing up, you didn't have you have a lot of things to do and everything, but is there anything you want to share with us? I know you said engineering is your thing, but do you have any talent, anything you want to show us, anything you want to share us? Like it could be Ngano, it could be sumo. It's sumo.
Wow.
Anything you want to share us, any of your talent that if you can't show us, you can tell us about it. Something we want to learn from you.
Can I show a talent? I have one talent.
Okay.
And I used to use it for bad before, but now I use it for good.
Okay.
I've got a very cool way of reading people and understanding people without them saying anything and reading their minds. I mean, it annoys the heck out of my wife because I can hear her thinking, literally hear the words.
Amazing.
I don't know how, but I can hear. So like now I can tell looking at you what you're thinking.
Yeah.
It's a
You can tell what I'm thinking in it.
Give me 2 seconds. I wasn't looking, but yes, I can tell what you're thinking by looking at you.
Okay.
Or along the lines of what you're thinking. And the more we have a conversation,
okay,
the more I can dig in. So as a child, I used to use it to get some ladies. Now I use it for
okay. Well, since you're happily married now,
I am happily married.
You can try to read me and see what you can. Actually, Uncle Julia said we want Ngano.
I am the worst storyteller in the world.
Uncle Simba said he wants Ngano as well.
Ndikaimba nzeve dzinofa Ngano zero.
I forgot to mention. Your mom wrote this book, by the way. So
that is one thing that my mom unfortunately did not pass on to me. She passed on to my little brother. He's the one with the tactical.
There's Mapanda there. Your mom wrote this book, so you have to give us at least one from this book. I'm sure you would have read it. It's not me. The public wants it.
Can I be very honest? We are live, yes?
Yes, we're live.
I'll set you free. I read that book. Can I tell you one which is in that book? I cannot remember.
Your wife said you should read me. We want to see. You should read what I'm thinking.
My wife, you're an enemy of progress. What's that?
And Mama said we want Ngano. Auntie Cynthia, let him read. So read me. I think people want us to know. And Auntie Florence said Ngano.
The Ngano, guys, I'm very, very sorry. It's a struggle.
Hansina, you are spiritual, Uncle Gary. You see beyond the physical realm. There you go, Uncle Gary. People want to know
that. You see, now that's a comment.
Auntie G's very own son unable to give us Ngano. Sure. Mom
my
said,
mother shall not suffer for my sins.
Auntie G, come get your son, please.
At least she taught me how to cook and how to clean and how to be a good boy. She couldn't give me the lesson of teaching me how to tell stories.
But she wrote a book for you, Uncle Gary.
You know that? No, she wrote it for her grandchildren. It was not for me. She wrote it for her Let me get one of they let the grandchildren do this one. It's so cool.
Okay.
Next time, guys, I will tell you a story. I need to now go and learn.
So since you can't give us a story, you can't give us Ngano, we are not happy about that, but it is what it is. So people say you can actually read me since it's one of your spiritual things.
Right now,
you
have absolutely nothing in your mind.
We are live.
Yes, you're not thinking anything much. You're clear. You're facing me, and you are not thinking anything much.
That's right, because I'm not really, to be honest.
You're not really thinking it. Your eyes are so blank. The eyes are a window to someone's mind.
Right.
You'll be amazed what you can learn about someone by just looking at their eyes and their body language, their mannerisms. If you look into someone's eyes, you can hear the way they're thinking.
Really?
I've just perfected that by not even looking at you anymore. I can tell.
Is it because you know me or
no? Okay. I drive as an Uber driver, yes, in the evening sometimes. And over the years, you get random people coming to sit in the car. Okay. I can already tell your personality as you're walking to the car, how you are, who you are, what you're about, what you like, what you don't like, by the way you're walking.
Wow. That's a talent. That's a very rare talent that many people have. So that must be quite helpful though, in terms of like your marriage, because obviously before your wife screams at you and say, Gary, why did you not put this up and what you already know, right? Or kind of like, does it help or it doesn't because it's too close to you? How does that work? I'm just a bit curious. I'm being nosy, Panam.
It helps.
Yeah.
It helps a lot. But then you have to also remember the woman always has to be correct. And as a guy, I always have to sometimes make some mistakes so that she can tell me off. Otherwise, it creates problems more than solutions. But yeah, It does help a lot.
Okay.
I can tell what she's going to say before she even says it sometimes.
Right.
And sometimes I just switch it off and ignore and just wait for her to come and lash out.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah. Can you take it out?
Auntie Jonina, Auntie Florence, word of advice to youth growing up in a foreign country. If you can have any word of advice for the youth growing up in a foreign country. Thank you so much, Auntie Florence, for that question to Uncle Gary.
I think the first and foremost, which made it easier for me, was having the support of mom and my brothers. It really helped in terms of at least that identity side. You see, the way we were brought up, you learn to be happy, and we were always told at home, we want to go to someone's house, stay home, be happy with your home. Stay home, be happy with your home. So when we went out, if it got scary, we knew that home is where we sort of belong. But what advice would I give? I think depending with the age, it's very, very imperative for you to find a positive support system as quickly as possible.
Right.
When I came here, I was 15. I was bullied. I mean, just like pretty much everyone who migrates, you get bullied by people who look like you more than anything else. And there was a choice where I had to make either I sink or I swim.
Right.
But because of the way we were brought up, I looked at what I knew and then tried to use that. But not everyone is capable of that. I would say genuinely find someone or some environment where you feel safe, whether it's church, whether it's a positive youth group, somewhere where you can look at emulate someone else or be able to feel safe enough to talk about how you feel.
Okay.
I would say that communicate, talk. Don't be scared to talk.
Thank you so much for that advice. We appreciate you, Uncle Gary. And I just got another question for you. You know, like how did the pandemic, you know, we went through the pandemic, I think kind of still going through the pandemic, like during the whole lockdown and everything. Is there anything that, how did you cope during the pandemic? Or what was the things that you take from or you learn from it? Or
the pandemic?
Yes.
The pandemic was hard on everyone, I can only assume. I was lucky enough to still go to work.
Okay.
So my life did not really change much in that sense, but I got to see how others were struggling in that environment. I'm naturally a positive person. So I see things half full. This is why we started an organization in the pandemic.
Okay. Amazing.
Because then I saw my wife going through COVID. She struggled with COVID. She had COVID. She struggled with it. And I'm thinking, we are lucky to be here where we've got healthcare.
Of course.
What if people are dying all over the world because they can't access healthcare? I mean, in Zimbabwe, I remember my guy was telling me that his friend's mom passed away because he couldn't bring out the $1,000 the doctor needed to jump at the front of the queue to get a ventilator.
Wow.
Something as simple as that.
Yeah.
It's so we figured, you know what? Come together, let's do this.
Yeah.
And a year down the line, we have gone beyond where other people could even imagine.
Amazing. Wow, that's really something, honestly, because I know the pandemic really affected a lot of people.
It did.
And a lot of people lost their jobs and everything. So, you know, but yeah, thank you so much for what you're doing with the African healing and stuff like that. So I know you didn't have an Ingano, which is fine. I'm not going to go back to it. And Auntie Florence says, very good advice. Thank you so much, Anguchi, for that advice. And my Mama Puti said, women find it easy to form and belong to a support system. Men don't seem to find that easy. Hope lots of men will attend the DDC workshop in a few weeks' time. Thank you so much, Mama Puti, for that. So the DDC that Mom is talking about is actually being held on a Zoom. It's on a Zoom meeting. It's on the 27th of November at 4 p.m. And all the details of that is in the description link. So please, men out there, familiarize with it. It's very good to attend. And Your wife Eve said, Auntie Eve, with African Health Foundation, you are playing a part on developing the African nation. What do you think other people could do to help build our nation so we can eliminate poverty, fight corruption, and empower our people? Wow.
Sorry, I'm looking for my laptop charger. I've just realized I've got 3% battery.
Okay. That's okay. I will give you time to, we will come back to the question. Uncle Gary, get your charger.
Ndawana and friends. Ndawana nation, what is that? Ndawana ngamangani wake. Ndawana and their friends. Angazi. In this basic season, we will learn greetings, words, numbers, days, and more.
Very. But then the battery is at 2%. What?
Ndawana and friends. Ndawana nation, what is that? Ndawana ngamangani wake. Ndawana and their friends. Ndawana nation, what is that? Ndawana ngamangani wake. Ndawana and their friends. Hello, friends.
More Shamwari. Salbonan Vangan.
Welcome to Learning Shona and Ndebele with Ndawana
Matipa. And Sindiso.
We will learn greetings, words, numbers, days, and more. Enjoy.
Welcome back, Uncle Gary. I hope you've got yourself sorted out. So I'm going to read a question again from Auntie Eve. She said, with African Healing Foundation, you are playing a part on developing African nation. What do you think other people could do to help build our nation so we can eliminate poverty, fight corruption, and empower our people?
That is such a loaded question from my wife. Wow. I think our tagline says it all. Together we are limitless. You find, I remember in history in Zimbabwe, we learned how Shaka Zulu used to attack his enemies. He said he used to attack from the middle and the two sides to divide and then conquer them. Unfortunately, we are divided in Africa. We are so self-consumed, and we forget that if we come together, the benefits are far greater than you working as an individual. So I would say the one thing that is very difficult, but can yield very good results is actually us uniting and being together. If we roll back to the 50s and the 60s, when I hear my mom talking about how they grew up, where the mothers used to come together, they farm here, they do a competition, they distribute food. They worked as a unity. They were not hungry. They used to motivate each other in that environment. They would be talking about their problems, making themselves better, being business women. That's what my mom grew up seeing.
Right.
We roll it now. We are so divided. If I see you succeeding, I want to break you because I'm not succeeding. But we forget that me and you are alike. Me and you can work together. And instead of you approaching, maybe making 100,000, together we can make 1 million. See, we never look at it like that. So at Africa Healing Foundation, the one thing that, yes, we want to provide affordable healthcare, but we understand we can't do it alone.
Absolutely.
So our main objective is to work with people who are doing it already and finding a common solution of how we can provide that amazing healthcare for people at a cost that is affordable for someone who earns $20 a month.
Absolutely.
Because it shouldn't be a necessity, a luxury.
Yeah. Thank you so much for that, Uncle Gary. Uncle G. Mama said, profound, we all need to play our parts, no matter how small, to develop and better our nation for the benefit of our future generations. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Mama, for that. And Auntie Florence said, cow horn formation by Shaka. No, you mentioned Shaka Zulu earlier. And Shubakadze said, united we stand and divided we fall. We have to pull our resources together so that we can achieve greatness. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Shumbakazi, for that. And Angu Julia said, pulling each other down has been our greatest enemy in my progress. in progress, absolutely, and we need to do better. Thank you so much, Julius, for pointing that out. And Florence said, unfortunately, I think it's so-called modernization has divided us and destroyed Ubuntu, destroyed us. We are forgotten together. We are stronger. We are absolutely stronger when we stand together. Thank you so much for that, Auntie Florence. And also, thank you so much, Uncle Gary, for pointing that out. And I just want to mention that to all the guys there, this show, please don't forget to attend. The description once again, it's in the description box. So please familiarize yourself with it. And I wasn't joking about the kindness day today. The world is full of kind people. If you can't find one, be one. So please, let's all be together. I'm just gonna play a little show for that one. Thank you so much. Okay, welcome back, guys. So please, guys, you can see all the information about everything that we've been sharing on the description link box today. So now we are going into our favorite part, my favorite part of the show, where we get to play games. So guys, get ready. I was gonna say there's gonna be a prize gift for anything, but I just want to know who the winner is anyway. And if you are the winner, you're the best. So we're gonna play our game. So we're gonna be asking our guests some games, and if they don't answer it, I'll give you the chance to say the answer at the end of it.
Can I just ask all of them?
No, we have to give them a chance. We have to give them a chance, okay? Uncle Julia say pulling each other down has been our okay. Sorry, I think we've already gone through that.
Yeah.
Kindness, Auntie Shumpakazi said, kindness doesn't cost a thing. It actually makes a positive difference. That is so true.
Can I just add something to that?
Of course.
You learn more by helping someone. You learn more about yourself, and you learn more in general by actually helping someone. Absolutely. In helping someone, you are actually helping yourself more than you are helping the other person. But we don't realize that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And we also learn. I've learned a lot from all this, discussion that we are having. So thank you so much for pointing that out. Uncle Julius, I say, is ready for the games. Let's go. And Shumbakazi said, I'm obviously winning. Okay, we'll see. So guys, get your typing screenboard ready. I'm going to start with the first question. So for how long did the guerrilla war last? How long?
We have gone to history. Do you know how much I used to jump out the window to run away from school just for this?
Well,
our window. Hi, this is terrible.
Let's say learn more by helping someone. Wow.
How long?
Yes, how long? For how long did the guerrilla war last, guys? Get typing. I'm only gonna give about 10 seconds for people to answer. If you guys don't answer, then I'm gonna hand it over to Uncle Gary.
Someone please answer that.
You learn more from helping others, Uncle Gary Mapanda. Absolutely, that should be actually your hashtag. There you go. Mama Puti says 20 years. Anyone got another answer? Auntie Florence said 6 years. Uncle Simba said 22 years. Okay, I'll take those answers. And Uncle Gary, over to you. What's your verdict?
Me?
Yeah. Auntie Eve, sorry, Auntie Eve, she doesn't know, but she's about to learn.
I can't even copy because they are so off each other.
Okay.
Let me see. How long did it last? I honestly don't. I can only speculate.
Uncle Julia says 24 hours, 24 years. I was about to say 24 hours.
30 years.
Your answer is what?
30 years.
30 years. Oh.
I told you I ran away from school.
But this is all about history. Unfortunately, none of you guys got the answer right. The guerrilla war lasted for 15 years. So I think Shumbakazi was close because she says 13 years. So I'll give it to her.
Really?
She was only 2 off, like, yeah. But thank you guys for trying. Anyway, moving on to the next question. In which year did our late Robert Mugabe become the Prime Minister of Zimbabwe? Everyone should know this one. In which year did Robert Mugabe become the Prime Minister of Zimbabwe? When did Robert Mugabe become the president? What year?
The president or the Prime Minister?
Or the Prime Minister.
Prime Minister. Okay.
Yeah. Uncle Julius says 1980. And I think Shumbakazi said 1980. Mama said 1980. What's your verdict, Uncle Gary? Sorry. Auntie Eve said 1967. She's guessing, guys. We have to give it to her. Auntie Miriam says 1980. What's your answer, Uncle Gary?
You see, the thing is, I would like to think they are all older than me, so they should have known better. I don't think it's 1980, 1979.
Are you sure?
100%.
It's 1980, Uncle Gary.
Okay.
Yeah. You actually really ran away from history, didn't you?
I ran away from history. Besides, I always like to be different to everyone else.
Thank you so much for everyone that says 1980 is the right answer. And Eve, thank you so much for trying. I appreciate that, the effort. Honestly, you weren't even far off as well. Uncle Gary, 1970.
We are here for fun and games. Did you not say games?
Your wife said, why didn't you copy the others? Okay, moving on to our next question. When was Robert Mugabe placed under the house arrest? What year was Robert Mugabe placed under house arrest? Um, 10 seconds, guys. Uncle Simba, I think answering from the previous question, says Albert Muzoreo was the Prime Minister in 1979. Well, thank you so much for that, Uncle Simba. We learn every day. Auntie Florence said 2017. Uncle Julia says 2017. And Mama said 2018. Shumbakazi said 2017. Uncle Simba said Asante Sana was in 2017 November. Wow, they gave us the year.
Does he have the time?
Auntie Eve said 2017. I'm going with the head. Good choice, Auntie Eve. Auntie Florence says, is this from recent
years? It's too
years?
late. You can't take your answer back.
So what's your verdict, Uncle Gary?
Together we are limitless. 2017.
That's absolutely right. It's 2017. And thank you so much, everyone that said 2017. And moving on to our next question. Which country shares its border with Zimbabwe in the northwest? Which country share its borders with Zimbabwe in the northwest? You got 10 seconds, guys. 10 seconds. Which country shares its border with Zimbabwe in the northwest? I've got answers coming through. Zambia from Uncle Julius. Zambia from Shumbakazi. Mama say Botswana. Auntie Florence says Zambia. Over to you, Uncle Gary.
I'm more inclined to the Botswana.
Auntie Miriam said Zambia.
I might be wrong. Zambia is north.
Auntie Eve said Mozambique.
Mozambique is east, my wife.
And Uncle Simba said Zambia.
But so again, the majority says Zambia, but I think this time they're going to sink me.
Okay, so you're saying Botswana, you're going with Mama.
Botswana. For those that say Zambia, well done. That is the right answer. It's not Botswana, but thank you for trying. Yeah, I need to go back to my history and geography.
Uncle Auntie Shumbaka said, Uncle Gary, please.
I followed you. You let me astray. You were winning.
Botswana is west. Thank you so much, Auntie Miriam, for educating all of us. Botswana is in the west, and Mozambique, you said, is the east, right? Or did you say east for Mozambique? Thank you so much for educating us. And my mama says Zambia is north, and that is absolutely correct. Auntie Eve said, Uncle Gary, you had one job. Auntie Florence said you should have stuck with us.
I will learn to stay with the head.
Oneness.
The 3 ships would go alone.
Together we're limitless. Uncle Gary, remember your motto. Okay, guys. Next question. How many provinces are there in Zimbabwe? If you watch our show, I think you would remember. I think we've asked these questions. I'm asking it again for a reason. How many provinces are there in Zimbabwe? Uncle Simpa said 10. Uncle Julius also said 10. Shumbakazi said 10. Mama Puti say 10. Auntie Florence says 8. And Ndawana say together we're limitless. Absolutely. So what's your verdict, Uncle Gary?
I know we've got 47 districts. I thought it was 11 provinces. I think I'll go with the 10.
Auntie Eve said 10. For those that said 8, well done.
Is it
and
8?
It's only Auntie Florence that got it right.
So this time I follow head.
It's not.
I should follow my guts.
Don't follow people.
I was told that I've got one job, to follow people.
Mine is a guess. Well, Auntie Florence, you guessed really well. Right. Well done.
Can you guess the lottery numbers for us, please?
That's funny. Auntie Miriam says 9. Auntie Florence, well done. And Uncle Doubt says 8. Well done, Uncle Doubt, for getting that. That is correct. And thank you so much for joining us, Uncle Doubt Dewa. Thank you so much for everything you're doing for us. We really appreciate you. And Uncle Julia said, no, now we have 10. Maybe as of 2021, we have 10. But she's cheating. Auntie Eve said Google says 10. We're not supposed to be Googling it, Auntie Eve. But thank you for letting us know where you're getting your answers from. And we forgive you as well, because we know you're not from Zimbabwe. So that's okay. No, we have 10. I guess it's 10 then. Okay, 10? I guess it's 10. But I got 8 in my research that I was doing. Must have been previously. But anyway, thank you everyone for the effort that you put into answering those questions. We're going to our last 3 questions. What is the number of Olympic medals won by Zimbabwe in 2019? What is the number of Olympic medals won by Zimbabwe in 2019? We have Olympic medals, guys.
I didn't know we had any.
We do actually.
The 2019 Olympics.
People, how are you all? We're doing well. Thank you so much, Uncle Dewa. So yeah, how many medals do we have by 2019, guys? Auntie Shumbakazi said 1. Uncle Julia said Bulawayo is a province. It's true. And Mama said 0. Auntie Miriam says, well, she's gonna pass on this one. And Auntie Florence says no Olympics in 2019. Uncle Ade, thank you so much for joining us. Uncle Ade says 5. And Uncle Simba said 0. Okay, what's your verdict, Uncle Gary?
Auntie Florence, we stand together. United, we are strong. We were postponed from 2019 to 2020, yeah?
Unfortunately, no one got the answer right.
There was none. 2020 was postponed to 2021.
Guys, I said by 2019, so accumulated.
Oh, by 2019?
Yes. So accumulated. So from whenever the Olympics started till 2019, how many did we as a combined, like as a whole, So from 29 and below, how many medals did we win? That was my question. So I guess you didn't probably. Do you want to guess before I give the answer?
12.
12. Okay. Uncle Julius says Harare province Mashingo.
Oh,
Okay. He's telling us he went in. Uncle Julius went in to try and educate all of us. Thank you so much, guys. If you didn't know the provinces, there they are that Uncle Julius just put there. Shimbaka to say something. Uncle Julius is not stopping. Plus Buluware makes them 10. Okay, thank you so much, Uncle Julius, for that. So the correct answer for the previous question, guys, is Uncle Julius has done the research for us. The answer is 10. And for those that say 10, congratulations, the majority, including you, Gary, and Eve. I know she remember say 10. And Auntie Florence, sorry, they took it away from you. So Ade says 46. Uncle Ade say 46 medals.
Zimbabwe, my brother, not
Zimbabwe.
Nigeria.
Wow, you have faith in Zimbabwe. I
Very
really
much so.
I really like that. Thank you, Uncle Ade. So Auntie Florence said, rewind, you said I said by 2019, because 2019, remember, it was a pandemic year, the year before that. So they don't do Olympics in a leap year. It's only leap years they do to Olympics. So 2019 wouldn't have been Olympic year. So I said by, so meaning accumulated medals. So Uncle Gary, you said 12. And Mama Puti said 7. Uncle Simba said we did not win any medals at Tokyo, only. Shumbakazi says 46. So the answer is 8. So Mama Puti was correct. We actually, guys, have faith in our country. We have accumulated some medals. Olympic
I know
medals.
we won some medals for swimming.
Yeah, we did win something. Auntie Florence says 10. No, the answer is 8. Uncle Ade, you said 46. How was you so close?
He multiplied the 8 by 6.
But yeah, guys, so I think I will give this to my Mama Puti because she says 7. She was very, very close. Anyway, moving on, guys. We haven't got much time left. We're over time. What is the national bird of Zimbabwe? What is it called? The national bird of Zimbabwe? Quick answers, guys, because we're rounding up now. What's the name of the Zimbabwean bird? What is it called? Shimbakazi says Hungwe. What's that in English? And Mama Puti says Jongwe. Jongwe, Hungwe, I think is the same, and it is Hungwe. Uncle Doubt says Hungwe as well. Uncle Gary, what's your verdict? Auntie Kiki, thank you so much for joining us. She says Hungwe.
Together we are united.
Hungwe.
Again, separated we are disaster.
That is correct. Thank you so much, guys, for everyone that says Hungwe. And in English, Chubaka said in English, no be my first language. That's okay. What is it in Ndebele? Hungwe. What is Hungwe in Ndebele? Auntie Miriam says Hungwe as well. Auntie Simba said Hungwe, golden bird. Right. Thank you so much. And Aiwa Hungwe and Jongo Shakasiana. Okay. Thank you so much for educating us. Uncle Julius, I don't even know what the difference is. So let me not embarrass myself. Anyway, we're going to our last question, guys. We're running out of time. Which of the following countries did Zimbabwe get its independence from? Everyone should know this. This is a bonus question.
At least we can get one correct.
Fish eagle. Guys, where did Zimbabwe get their independence from? Shumbakazi said Britain. Auntie Florence says United Kingdom, England. Uncle Simba said British. And Auntie Queen says African fish eagle in English.
Is that what our bird is called? Interesting.
Okay, that's interesting. I didn't know that. Thank you, Auntie Queen, for that. I'm not sure which one it is. Gujilia says British. Queen says Britain. And Uncle Dewa says Ian Smith. So for those that say Great Britain, English, United Kingdom, you got it right. Thank you so much. And that's the end of our game questions. Thank you so much for participating. Thank you, Gary, for those answers that you gave us.
Terrible answers.
We really we really appreciate it. No, but you did give us the answer, so we appreciate it. So anyway, now we're just going to go to our next.
Who was the winner?
Auntie Florence. I'm just giving it to her. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Technically, Ian from Ian Smith government, as they declared unilateral independence from UK. That's true. And Florence says hello. So to be honest, my winners today were Auntie Eve, Uncle Ade, and Auntie Florence. So congratulations, guys. You did really well, and thank you so much for joining us. Stand up, Guy. Gary is going places. Amen. Amen. Thank you so much, Uncle Ade, for that. We appreciate it. Uncle Julius, don't worry, there's always next week, you know.
You're not a Shumba.
Winner is Auntie Florence Mapeza. Thank you so much, Auntie Florence. Thank you, Ndawana, for putting that up for us. Shumbakazi, what you say now? Because Shumbakazi said she was going to be winning. Remember, in the beginning, she said,
no.
Auntie Florence, Mati, provinces. They are carrying for you, Auntie Florence. So, sorry about that. Uncle Simba said, guys, we're busy competing, but the game was rigged.
I know they've been rigged.
The game was not rigged, guys. It was fair and play. Uncle Julius says, I am though. I know they're always in competition, aren't you, Uncle Julius? Don't worry. There's always next time. So thank you so much, guys, for joining us. We are now just going into the next phase of our thing where we're rounding up. So we just want to wish everyone that celebrated their birthday this week, we just want to wish you a very happy birthday. And this is for you. For everyone that celebrated their birthday, we just wanted to say happy birthday to all of you that celebrated their birthday. And we wish you many more to come.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, dear friend. Happy birthday to you. We wish you many more. We wish you many more. We wish you many more, dear friend. We wish you many more.
We want to wish a happy birthday to all our friends, if it's your birthday today or it was your birthday a few days ago.
Toti makorokoto negore ija. Senza mhlophe ngomnyaka omutsha. Yay!
So thank you so much for everyone that celebrated their birthday. We just want to wish you a happy birthday. And it's been actually happy birthday to Let's Learn Shona, a basic Ndebele. Thank you so much for everyone that's been a part of this journey so far. We really appreciate you. And Uncle Gary, I just wanted to ask, like, do you have any happy birthday message that you want to say to everyone? Or if you have anyone that celebrated their birthday that you want to wish them a happy birthday, please?
Well, to everyone who celebrated their birthday, happy birthday to you all. Wish you many, 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 many more happy, healthy years. Joy is important to your health, so please don't forget it.
Amen.
And my fantastic mom, happy birthday to her. Wish she lives a lot longer to see the success that we are going to produce.
Amen. Amen. Thank you so much for that, Uncle Gary. I'm just going back to the comments. I think people are still talking there. Shumbakazi said it's not fair, Awan. Guys, we're busy competing. The show was, to be honest, the show was not rigged at all.
Besides, we would never tell you.
Auntie Florence says no need to be bitter, Uncle Julius. And Uncle Simba said, Simba Clive Musika show parigua apa. Serious. Apana parigua apa, Uncle Simba. Sorry. There's always next time, guys. There's always next time. Auntie Tony, my results. Na mama. Oh, that's you guys are doing great work, and my daughter will learn a lot. Thank you so much, Auntie Queen, for that comment. Thank you very much. We appreciate that. And Uncle Julia says, Florence Mabeza Nikki. Uncle Simba said, always next time. Absolutely. You can always try again next week. Don't worry. And happy blessed birthday to all who celebrated this week. Thank you so much, Mama. Uncle Simba said, happy birthday to everyone. Uncle Simba said, happy. And Uncle Julia said, can I personally celebrate my birthday once again? Ndawana first is first this month. Congratulations to Ndawana. Many more beautiful, successful years to come. Auntie G had a birthday. Happy birthday to Auntie G. We wish you many more happy returns. And Auntie Queen says, happy birthday to all November people. I've got 3 birthdays in November. I've got my sister celebrated, 2 of my sisters and my brother. They are both November. So happy birthday to you guys. I wish you many more to come. Uncle Simba said, happy birthday to uncles again. Thank you so much, Uncle Simba. Happy birthday, Ndawana and friends. Thank you so much, Uncle Simba. And Mama said, we enjoyed the amazing vibration session. Thanks and God bless to you, Auntie Tia and Uncle Gary, for hosting us. Thank you so much, Mama, for joining us. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. So, guys, we've actually come to the end of our show. But before we go, Uncle Gary, do you have anything important that you just want to share with our guest? Any word of advice that you just want to say quickly before we round up? Thank you.
I have a million things I would love to say, but since time is gone, I would say I would love for all of you to go and check out the work we are doing at Africa Healing Foundation in trying to help healthcare. It doesn't matter what you think you don't know. Please feel free to reach out and we can have a conversation, and whatever you believe you don't know, we'll be able to make something of it. Anything that you know or you can help with is precious to us to be able to provide that affordable healthcare for everyone. Absolutely. So please, I don't know if you're able to put it there, www.africahealingfoundation.org.
Okay, we also have already put that as well in our description link. So I know Ndawana is going to help us to put the link on there. And Uncle Julia said, thank you, Gary, for a powerful job, and keep it up, bro. We're behind you always. Thank you so much for that, Uncle Julius. This show is always amazing. We're going to put the description post out there. Is what is it? Is it we also can find them on Instagram. It's Africa Healing
_.
Okay, and this is where you can actually find them, the website www.africahealingfoundation.org. Please, guys, follow us, follow them. Let's support one another, and together we are limitless. Absolutely.
Don't steal our tagline.
Thank you, Auntie Tia and Gary, audience, Ndawana and friends. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. And I want to recap, guys. Go and grab our books. We have variety of our books in there. You got them on ndawana.com. We also got them on Amazon, and we also have them on verenga.co.uk. So familiarize yourself, guys, and let's help one another, and let's stay together in supporting ourselves. And again, together we're limitless. I love that. Thank you so much, Uncle Gary, for joining us. We appreciate you and hope to have you once again. And we pray that African Foundation Healing will continue to grow. And we pray that everything that you need for this to work, God will provide for you. You will not have to struggle for anything you need. It will just happen. So that's my prayer for you. And I pray everything keeps on working together for all of us. So thank you so much for having us. And have a blessed week, everyone. We see you again next week. Thank you.
Thank you very much, guys. And see you.
See you soon. Uncle Gary, grab a book from Ghana next time.
I'll go to the source. The source will give me one which is not in the book.
Auntie Florence says amen and bye. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. Ishe, goodbye. Thank you so much, Uncle Ishe. We appreciate you guys. And I wish everyone a blessed week. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us. And don't forget to follow us on our social media. Thank you.
All aboard! Ndawana and friends, Ndawana Nation. shamwari dzake. Ndawana